Okay, so here's how this goes down on wrapping your hand for boxing, kickboxing, anything you're going to put your hand in a boxing glove for. So here's what we have. We have our 180-inch hand wrap. Now, if you notice at the end, we've got our loop for the thumb. So what we're gonna do is slide our thumb in there, boom, we're good to go. Now, when you're wrapping your hand, you always wanna go away from the thumb, away from the thumb. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we have here, looped it on the thumb. Now we're gonna start, we'll go over the wrist. We're gonna do that 3 times. That's once, then I cut it, split it halfway, twice, because I'm never really going over directly over another wrap. I'm gonna split it and go twice, and now 3 times. Now when I made that last one, I'm gonna take it up towards my pinky. Now if you notice, I'm gonna go around here 3 times. Now my knuckles are going to be in the middle of the wrap. 1, and my fingers are open. It's very important that your fingers are open. 1, 2, and 3. We're good to go there. Now I'm going to take it to the thumb. Once again, I'm going over the thumb. My first 2 fingers slide it in there, okay? That was the reason why we went over the knuckle. So when you pull that down, it's not digging into the skin between the knuckles. So the first one, I take it back to the thumb. Now I'm going to anchor it in so that doesn't slide down my thumb. So that's anchored in. We're good to go there. So I've got my first finger taken care of. I slide it in the middle fingers. Boom, that's 2. Back to the thumb, and then towards the pinky, that's 3. So the fingers are covered on that one. They're all in between. I take it back to the thumb. Now, so they don't go anywhere, I'm gonna lock them in and go around the knuckles. Now, if you notice, my fingers are still open. We're good there. Now from there, I'm gonna take it up to the thumb. I go over the thumb, make 1 complete circle, and I'm back up. So my hands, we're getting there, okay? We have about half of the wrap left. Now from there, I'm gonna lock it in one more time with the knuckles around and take it up to the wrist. So now I've got this extra wrap and pretty much everything's done. My knuckles are taken care of, my thumb's taken care of. So now I'm just gonna support the wrist. So once I get back up, I'm gonna hit the wrist once. Boom. Now, depending on the size of you, some guys are gonna be able to do a little bit more, sometimes some a little less, depending on the size of your hand. So now, and here's another option. Some people like to end the wrap low. Some people like to end a wrap high. I'm a big fan of going a little bit higher. So after I've hit that wrist once, I'm gonna make 1 more X. So there's my X on top of the hand. And then from there, just hit the wrist. Now, when you're going around the wrist, you don't wanna go directly on top of another wrap. Go halfway, and then back halfway. And then soon enough, you're gonna end your wrap. So you wrapped it correctly, and it's the rough Velcro down. I'm gonna unpeel those, take it and snug it in. Now, there's no skin showing on the top, none on the bottom. I've got secure padding on the top, but my gloves for the most part, gonna take care of that padding, so I'm good there. But my knuckles are taken care of, my wrist is taken care of, and that's the main thing. And when you're punching, you wanna use these 2 big knuckles. And now here's one, let's make a fist. So we have a fist starting with the pinky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your fist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your fist. You're gonna punch with those 2 big knuckles. If you have questions, if you have comments, please let me know. I'll show you multiple different ways to wrap your hand. This is just a very easy, fast, effective way that will get you through, and it works really well. But once again, if you have questions, hit me up. But for right now, if you didn't know, now you know.